And we are back. Welcome back to Free Gems Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. You are here. You got your host. Listen, you got G's here to your right.
K-Cinco in the building.
That's K-Cinco to your left.
Episode 130.
Yes,
and everything. I want
to talk to the people.
Everybody, happy Thanksgiving and everything. I can't believe it's here. It's among us.
It's 2026 in my head. I don't even know what's going on.
I don't even.
For real, bro. Christmas is like 4 weeks away,
bro.
Like literally 4 weeks.
It was just Halloween. It was just Halloween. Halloween was yesterday.
That quick, bro.
Yo,
that quick.
That quick.
I'm sick of this. The way that time moves, like it really does move faster and faster the faster you get older.
It's unbelievable.
You get to really put things into perspective, and it be fucking my head up, bro.
And the thing is, like the fact that it's not really cold is really messing me up because it's really about to be December.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Word, it was dead nice. It's been nice for like a consistent. A global woman's for sure gonna kill us.
Oh yeah,
you heard it here first. Global woman. We got about 10 years left because what's going on? It's November. It's like 60s. Like this hoodie is more than enough. Like I'm chilling right now. Mind you, it's morning time and it's good. Like that means it's gonna get warmer throughout the day. But that's neither here nor there.
And they say that if the global temperature moves up 3 degrees, that it can't be reversed. Well, that's what scientists say.
Why? Where did they come up with this fucking stat, bro?
Listen,
why have they never said that? Yo, every year they got some new shit that is horrifying.
It's not.
They say remember back in the day, it used to be like, oh, if people keep using hairspray, we're gonna lose the ozone, and then we're all gonna die within the next year from that. Like, there's always some weird Y2K. It's like, by the year 2000, we all finna die. Like every couple years, they just come up with some new shit, and they're like, yo, here. But like recently it's been getting more and more realistic.
Hey,
like,
the ozone layer did get fixed though. So
they fixed the ozone layer? So they never even, why ain't they say they could have fixed it? They never said that. I never heard that. But now you're telling me some new shit. Yeah. So instead of the ozone, now you're telling me that if the shit go up 3 more degrees, which somehow we're supposed to measure that. I'm supposed to panic every day.
The global temperature.
Wow.
3 degrees.
I fucking hate that. I
can't go in reverse.
Don't have any idea what that means because the fact they had an ability to reverse it prior to that lets me know that the Illuminati's real. Because what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Nah, you know when I realized the Illuminati was real? Let me let y'all know something. I forgot exactly what number Super Bowl it was, but it was when the Giant when they played at Giant Stadium, the Seahawks versus
the Seahawks versus the
Broncos.
Patriots.
No, it was the Broncos when they smacked the Broncos.
Okay, yeah,
it was the first
yeah.
Super Bowl. First Super Bowl.
Yeah, okay.
When they beat Peyton Manning. That shit was played at Giant Stadium at MetLife. It was middle of February, second week in February. It was about 74 degrees, gang. 74 degrees for 2 days straight. I said, now how the hell? It was just 30 something. All of a sudden. For the fucking most important weekend is in American sports yearly. It's like, the yearly event. It's 73 degrees. And MetLife, if you don't know, is an outdoor stadium. A lot of times they play in indoor or warm weather cities.
Yeah,
they have the Super Bowls, Miami, New Orleans, now LA. They're starting to get in there a little more now that SoFi is built up. But Arizona, they do those places where it's indoors or
it's nice weather.
It's nice weather usually, when they want to throw that Giant Stadium, 73 degrees in February.
When they talking about $1 billion, guess what? They get it right. They get that weather machine pumping.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like that Disney movie. I forgot what it was called when they had that. It was snowing in L.A. What was that movie?
Snow Day?
I think it was called Snow Day. Yeah, that was that shit.
Snow
what you know about Snow Day? They had the snow machine. Yeah, Marv don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, come on now with Josh Peck.
What? Yeah, Josh Peck.
Come on now. Listen, I'm culture, baby. Come on now. You can't do that to me.
You gotta know if you know.
Nah, for real. That's definitely if you know, you know.
Right. So besides the world about to end, we gotta talk about this new Kendrick drop. We gotta talk about Drake's song. It's a lot going on.
It's a whole lot going on.
We definitely gotta talk about it. So I mean, did you listen to the new Kendrick album?
I did. Have you?
I listened, but see, I'm such an avid Kendrick listener that I haven't heard it 10 times, so I really can't.
You can't really yet. I heard it like 3.
I got a couple thoughts. I heard it through one whole time.
Okay, I like it. And the intro is really dope. Whacked Out Murals. And for those who don't know, he's talking about Whacked Out Murals. He's talking about how his mural in L.A. was defaced, and he the whole theme. Well, a lot of theme of the track is the fact that a lot of people will try to bring rain to his sunshine in his moment, and try to make the moment about them. And he mentions Lil Wayne in it. Talking about, my hard work let Lil Wayne down. Nas was the only one who congratulated me for the Super Bowl. Yeah. So it has a lot of underlining themes in it, and the beat drops and the sounds and the it goes crazy.
Man, it's crazy because I seen a lot of homage to a lot of artists in the way that he was switching up his cadences and flows. Like you just mentioned how Kendrick has shouted out Nas. If you listen to Man in the Garden, I think it's called.
Man in the Garden.
It's like the second that song came on, all I could hear is one mic, one mic. If you just go listen to that Man in the Garden, you realize it's the one mic cadence the whole way through. The build up to the way he the build to the bridge and the way he goes in the whole flow is literally one mic. It's kind of crazy. Even the beat. Listen to that song and tell me you don't hear one mic. I want you to comment about that because it's like spot on.
And not only that, like he pays homage to Biggie in the album. Like there's a few elements of other artists he sprinkles in there.
Yeah, reincarnated. A lot of people were saying that he had like a very Tupac-ish approach to that song. I'm gonna be honest, me listening to that song when I first heard it, I couldn't stop hearing Eminem. I don't know why. But then everybody was like, no, it's supposed to be Pac. I'm like, okay, I see that too for sure. And it started feeling more Pac-ish. But I was feeling the Eminem influence into that song. But yeah, man, I got a lot of thoughts that I still can't get off because I need to really listen to it before I give it an opinion.
You got to. I
got random notes, but I mean, that don't mean I didn't listen to it. I have a couple songs I've heard at least 4 or 5 times.
Like the scissor track goes crazy. It slows it down. Then you got Squabble Up and TV Off, which makes you want to dance, go crazy. Like
if you listen to Kendrick for more than like 2-3 songs, you might be Crip. Like you might turn Crip, might turn Blood, something. But you for sure gonna start dancing like him. I know it. But like. Not for nothing. Like, see, I watch a lot of shout out to No Jumper. I watch a lot of No Jumper. So the second I heard the kind of people that were being featured on this album, I knew K-Cinco for sure don't know not one of these features. I knew that majority. Scissor don't count. I'm talking about any of the LA features that I'm actually like. I was enamored to see that he really reached out to the track. Like some of them artists, bro, don't have 100K following. I think some of them don't even have like 60, 70K following. Like literally, these are people like Peso. Shout out to him. He's a LA Mexican rapper. Dodie Six. He's super. He's interesting story. If you don't know Dodie Six, go Google a Dodie Six interview. Watch it on No Jumper or I forgot what other platforms he did recently. But long story short, bro did like 7 years in jail. He just came home. His whole rap career has been from jail. He's dropped like dozens of music videos from prison. With a phone that they snuck into the prison. He got in trouble for every single one of those music videos. And in the interview, he explains he probably could have gotten out in like 2.5 years. But him keep getting caught with cell phones because he didn't give a fuck was what kept him in there. And he completely accepted that. But as loony as that sounds, without it, he wouldn't have been who he is on a Kendrick Lamar album. So it's like, damn. It's fucking insane to think that you did an extra damn near 5 years in jail doing dumb shit in order to promote a rap career. And you come home and
you get featured on K-Dot.
You get featured on K-Dot, and the fucked up part is he has been back in jail for months already. Shout out to Dodie Six in the 40s and all that.
I didn't know. I ain't know none of them.
But Dodie Six. That's not Wally the Sensei, bro. So many people that are fucking incredible stories, incredible talents from the West Coast that do not get the love they're supposed to get. I swear. Like if anybody know Wally the Sensei, another like real up and coming. Like I was amazed to see it because there's some bigger LA artists. I don't want to bore you because I know you don't know too many LA artists, but like Blast and Kaylin Ferrell. Those are like the go-to LA features people want to reach out. You know, he didn't do that. He reached out to these motherfuckers that's from the gutter. I'm telling you, this is like if Hov was to go get like Didi Osama and that type of. Kendrick is a GOAT. Yeah. He's a GOAT. This is literally like Hov reaching down to little Doody Lo from the Bronx and Didi Osama. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Rich. Like imagine if Jay-Z just did a song with the whole 4-1. That'd be the most insane shit in our. And they actually have way more numbers than the kids that from LA that I'm talking about. So I'm trying to put that into comparison. Like it's like that.
Okay.
It's like these motherfuckers rap about nothing but gang banging and killing and dealing and all that super young shit. And Kendrick was like, "Yo, don't worry about it. Y'all can go rap like that." Because this album had that like super gangster feel. Like I felt Kendrick coming off on some like real like that hood energy. Like this was run down Kendrick. This wasn't Peace Fingers Up.
This was
pacifist Kendrick.
Squabble
this is Squabble Up. He said, "You ever had a fade and had 3 more after that?" I said, "Damn." He got grimy on that.
Yeah.
So that shit was dope. He had AZ Chike on there. dope. Like the bunch of artists, man, that don't get to shine. I love to see it.
He's shining a bright light on him, and this project came out of nowhere. Nobody was expecting it.
And you remember the pop-out one that he did that concert, and everybody was coming at him because they were like,
"You ain't doing nothing, yo."
Yeah, they're like, "Yo, you did this big concert and put all these random artists on stage."
Nobody from LA.
And no, it wasn't. There was nobody from LA. It was, are you gonna put them on Are you gonna do music with them? Or are you just gonna have them come up here and perform one day ever in eternity? Yeah, legendary moment. But what's a moment when you could really help these people by doing features, and then boom, here he comes with a bomb out of nowhere, right before Thanksgiving, right before the holidays, a couple months before his Super Bowl performance. I feel like they're playing chess.
No, absolutely. Did you see Lil Wayne's response?
No. What did he say? How did Lil Wayne? We tweeted or something?
Yeah, he tweeted. He basically said, "I don't know why you coming at me for." I don't be doing nothing. I'm paraphrasing. I'll be chilling, like,
He definitely paraphrasing.
Don't wake up the beast or whatever.
Don't wake up the beast.
Something like that.
Oh shit.
But I don't even think what he said was a diss or a shot. I think he was just saying, man, like, I was disappointed. Like, it was more like a letdown. Like, damn, my hard work let Lil Wayne down. Like, the fact that, well, you know how it was after Lil Wayne didn't get the Super Bowl performance with the Louisiana Fest, or just making it very self-centered, talking about it was ripped from him. This should have been his moment and everything. And remember, I said on the podcast, I said he didn't even congratulate Kendrick at all, not once. He didn't, pay homage to Kendrick at all. And Kendrick's somebody who idolized Lil Wayne, looked up to Lil Wayne, and basically it was Kendrick's moment. It's Kendrick's moment. This is the first solo rap artist to headline the Super Bowl, and Lil Wayne, in making it about himself, he opened up a pocket for his fans or people to come at Kendrick. By not paying homage or not even acknowledging, like I'm upset about it, but this is a moment for Kendrick Lamar. If you make it all about you and what they did, what you should have gotten, that opens up for other people to come and criticize Kendrick or.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Man, it's insane to see that this is going down the way it is. But I want to know what you think. If Kendrick and Wayne was to really get into it, like really go rap for rap, I want to know who you got your bread on. Where's your money line going?
Honestly, bro, Lil Wayne don't want that, bro. He don't want
that. That is not what I expected you to say.
He don't want that.
Lil Wayne don't want that?
Nah, bro.
I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Sit that one out.
Listen, I really thought I knew this thing, and apparently I didn't have any idea. I did not see.
He got because Dot's on a different. He's on a.
Yo,
he's on another.
I'm glad you know.
He's on another. Like he's on a tear right now. Like he's on a like.
I bet.
I don't even think. Especially Lil Wayne at this point, I don't even think he wants that. We haven't seen he hasn't really gotten into like a real famous, back and forth beef with anybody like that, like a real famous one as far as Lil Wayne.
Somebody of his caliber.
Yeah,
I mean,
go back and forth.
Him and Hov had a couple of bars at each other at the time.
But not really like Lil Wayne really going at somebody.
Yeah, you're right.
You feel me? I'm like, listen,
it was much lower tier artists. No disrespect to Gilly, but at the time, Gilly and Wayne was like, light years apart.
Like Lil Wayne has great metaphors. He says some off the wall outlandish stuff. Like, whoa, like the fact that he just said that. But at the end of the day, he don't want that, bro.
Yeah.
K-Dot is different, bro. He's a menace. He's different. He's different.
I don't think it'll be easy, but I want to give a slight hand to Kendrick, but I might be bugging because at the end of the day, bro, there's things Wayne says that I'm just like, that's not possible to even think of, like, as a regular brain. Like, there has to be 30 years of drug abuse that leads to them kind of thoughts. Because what the fuck made you that creative, bro? You're literally in a different world. What the fuck
literally
is that?
a different world.
Like, what the fuck? I'm telling you, when he was saying,
yo, bro, there's Lil Wayne verses that I look back 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years later, and I'm just now getting references.
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah.
I'm
scared. I don't like listening.
This is nothing.
New Wayne, because I'm like, why is he still rapping like this?
This is nothing.
He doesn't stop.
This is no knock on Wayne, and I'm not talking about as an artist. I'm talking about if they were to get into it back and forth. I don't think Lil Wayne wants no parts of that.
I don't think anybody.
I don't think he want like. He's on a. K-Dot's on a tear right now. He's not playing around.
Yeah.
Listen, Black Air Force activity all year. Like you know what I mean. Like Dot is on a like. He's one of those people where he's very meticulous, very calculated. and he got time. You feel me? He's not the one you want to mess with.
Yeah, nah. Sure.
What were you said? What were your thoughts on that?
Nah, I mean, honestly, yeah, I think Kendrick would. I think Kendrick definitely could win, but I don't know. Listen, you can't underestimate Wayne, bro. I feel like I don't want to sound like I'm disrespecting Wayne.
It's not, but I'm not disrespecting. It's not disrespectful.
It's just so difficult,
about,
bro.
I hate that when we talk about. It can be anything. It could be athletes. It could be music. It could be art. Whatever. When we comparing two greats, and we're picking one great over another, people think we're disrespecting another one. No, we're talking about two goats here. You feel what I mean? Like that tier. When you talk about a certain tier, it's not disrespectful to favor one towards the other. You know, it's just it is what it is.
But I think if we were to go goat for goat, I'm putting Wayne is still more of a goat than Kendrick as far as like overall, just like what he means to the.
Oh yeah,
music.
what he means. Yes,
what he means to music in general, not just rap, but what he's done, his contribution.
1000%.
I think Wayne is still light years ahead of K-Dot, and I'm more of a K-Dot fan than a Wayne fan.
I 1000% agree. What he did to the mixtape culture,
to everything,
how he the influence. Yeah,
you got dreads right now. Somehow it's because of Wayne. He made it trendy. Everybody started getting locks. 10, 20, 15 years later, you got some locks.
Nah, I'm not. Nah,
not even, because you started yours since 18. You started your locks early, but I'm saying, like, in some way or form, the idea of, like, I can get on this track, half asleep off lean, and just whisper into this microphone.
Listen.
And I'm single. That was the hardest shit I ever heard.
Yo, listen.
Do you understand what he was doing?
The lighter flick is legendary.
The lighter
flick is legendary.
You know some shit about to come after that.
Some fire about to be spit.
Word. Like,
but no, as far as impact, absolutely. I think what Kendrick did to the culture, what his real impact is on the culture is he made real rap mainstream. Because a lot of the times, a lot of the mainstream rap wasn't some of the best rappers or artists. Yeah. You had to go underground for that. Yeah. So what he did put to the forefront is the quality rap per se, and he put that to the forefront. He made it commercialized. Yeah. I think that's his contribution to the culture and everything. But Lil Wayne's contribution, he so much. But as far as impact, I definitely think Lil Wayne. But if they got into a battle, I don't think Lil Wayne wants none of that. Yeah, like he don't want no parts.
I'm just thinking the whole face tattoos, the skinny jeans, the skinny colored jeans.
Yeah, bro,
Wayne,
all of that,
red
Lil Wayne.
Jeans, the yellow jeans, and they start dressing like skaters again. The probably like a rock star. Let's put on the biker chains. Like shout out to Jim Jones and Joel's, but Wayne really took that. Like everybody turned blood in 06. That was because of Wayne. Like now, I'm telling you, that Wayne influence is crazy. If we was to really get down
now
to
you want
to
talk about Pharrell and Bait, but Wayne really took off.
Exactly.
Took it off.
Like he
with
was
that hustle music, with that hustle music,
hustle music with that fucking Bait fit. It was over. Pharrell and the Clips on his Ben was wearing Bait. We didn't care. When we saw Wayne with that big ass purple puffer on, running around Harlem, are you crazy? Everybody needed that. And at the time, a $300 hoodie, that was like a $10,000. What? That was the illest shit you could have ever did was wear a $300 hoodie.
Yo, honestly, that was peak wealth to us. That was peak wealth as a kid.
If you had if you had one of them fucking Bape hoodies, bro, that 06, 07, or remember the joints that had like the skull, like the skeleton print all through them. Now it's crazy because it's kind of coming back, but it came back. I think that's done already. But yeah, it was a wild time, bro. Like what? Nah, you can't. Yeah, the all the way up zip.
Yeah, with the zip all the way up,
bro. Yeah, you had to be there.
Yeah, that was a moment. But I don't want to. As far as Lil Wayne's definitely stamped. But yeah, as far as the battles, I think he wants to sit this one out. And it's funny because in that song he also mentioned Snoop. Snoop must have been the edibles when he talked about because he. I think he retweeted Taylor Made or posted Taylor Made.
Yeah.
He was like, Snoop, it must be the edibles. You know what I mean? Like he's coming at everybody. And Snoop's response was funny. He was like, yeah, bro, little bro, it was the edibles or something. Like, he made a joke.
He knows what it is, and I'm sure Kendrick type respect. Kendrick's so respectful. I'm sure he already told him. Like, yo, I'm about to sign out.
I can't believe you did that, bro. Like, right?
Yeah. They probably had a cool conversation. Kendrick's not about to trip about none of that shit. He knows Snoop's one of those people who's just above the politics.
He's above everything.
He's above all that, right? Come on. He's doing cell phone commercials in India. Like he's not worried. He's not worried about who from LA. And Snoop's not from Compton. He's not.
Nah,
he's 40 minutes away. Yeah, not the same thing at all.
But
another news. Did you see? So did you see Drake is suing UMG, Universal
and Spotify
Music Group? Yes, and Spotify.
Well, technically, it's not a lawsuit. It's a petition, from what I've read up on it. It's a petition. So, what that really means is that he's petitioning about payola, how they're favored, because they're both signed to the same label, UMG, and how he's saying that he's been in a contract dispute, and he's trying to get a new deal, and in his petition he's claiming that they favored Kendrick Lamar over him, and they were pushing Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us in order to ruin his career, in order to do better with negotiations. That's what he's alleging. Facts. And in the petition is basically saying that he knows it's going on, but he doesn't have a lot of evidence, so he's petitioning the court in order for UMG to give up the evidence that he's looking for, to point the finger at where it needs to be pointed to. So it's basically like a petition. And it's not really a lawsuit because he doesn't really have a lot of evidence, but he's
working to be able to file the actual lawsuit.
And he also filed for defamation for the fact that they released Not Like Us. You ain't hear he added that onto the lawsuit. So what do you think about that? What are your thoughts?
Whoa. So I mean, I thought it already was a definite lawsuit, but I do know that I think he has there's a lot of shit, conspiracies been going on about how they've been moving real funny, UMG, and there's a lot of little things we didn't notice. So apparently they're saying that UMG was doing things, like you said, in order to have better negotiations, because if people don't know, Drake had recently signed a $400 million contract.
And he's up for
he's up for a renewal, which is why in 2000, from like 2021 to like 2023, you saw him drop like 4 or 5 albums, and people were like, yo, what's going on? Drake just dropped like 2-3 albums this year, literally. And it was because he was in a rush to get the fuck up out of that contract, but he was contractually obligated to give him a certain amount of albums. And that's exactly what he did when he dropped those off with him. He's like, yo, here, take this 21 Savage album, take this quick little, what I forgot the other most recent one.
For All the Dogs?
Yes, For All the Dogs, yes. He gave us those within a year. Like, what? For Drake to drop 2 albums within a year that did good. Both did good, had great songs on it, too. And then he gave us a whole battle in the middle, all that, but that's neither here nor there. They were saying that UMG was trying to belittle his numbers while boosting up Kendrick's numbers in order to show less value in Drake's catalog and all that, you know.
So, which is better for them in negotiations.
Right, it's better for them when it's time to go re-up, and now Drake's like, I need $1 billion. And they're like, well, you actually are down from the last little whatever, let's say 5 years that we had our last contract. So, and it's projected to go possibly more down because we know you're probably going to retire in the next 5 years, because that's just, or you're going to be irrelevant because 42-year-old rappers, it's only future, you know, that actually matter, that actually are going to get those kind of spins. So they could, you know, try to hit him with yo, look, we got 300 for you this time. He gonna be like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got me fucked up. So I see the chess match that they're trying to play, and if that is true, UMG is dead fucking wrong for that. I'm not gonna lie, that's dead wrong. Cause like, what? It's smart. I'll give him that. It's smart. You motherfuckers be knowing what y'all doing. But Drake was also doing certain things like like they said that when he dropped that 100 gigs, which was that little like piece of content he dropped in the middle of the battle, it was a way for him to show UMG like, yo, I could drop music without y'all. Like I can do shit that y'all can't impact. Watch this. Put this shit on whatever fucking link he put that shit on, and people ran it up. There was footage in there, pictures, music, a couple like 5-10 songs. Like Drake was showing him like, I got leverage, and it's been alleged that during the Pusha T and Drake battle, when they were battling, it was around the time that Drake had to re-up again, because this was like what, like 2017,
something like that, 2018.
So it was like So when they were up battling, they said that UMG was an executive from UMG, or somebody associated, I should say, with UMG, was the person who leaked the information about Drake having a baby. And they did it at that time in order to, once again, lower his value to have a better negotiation. And Drake is they're collecting all the evidence. His team is collecting all the evidence of this in order to push this forward. And like I said, if this is the case, I don't know how much money they about to owe that man, But they might end up owing him hundreds of millions of dollars if you think about it. Because we talking about hundreds of $1 million plays. So if they find out this whole time that little $400 million deal should have been worth $700 million, we have a problem. Like if I'm Drake, I need all of that. And you fucked me up. I'm hurt. I'm emotionally distraught. Like I need everything. If I'm Drake, I need everything. You know what I mean?
So what's your thoughts on it?
I'm saying he better go get that bread. I think UMG's dead wrong. What about you?
I think this is unprecedented times in hip hop. Unprecedented times. I think Kung Fu Kenny beat this man into a lawsuit.
Oh my God! This is the narrative you're painting,
bro. This man said, "Stop the steal."
Stop the steal.
He said, "Stop the streams." This is January 6th.
Yo,
I'm surprised his supporters are not outside of Spotify right now trying to overthrow it.
Oh
like
man.
they tried to overthrow the government. Nah, but seriously, I think, like I said, this is unprecedented times in hip hop. We've never seen. I think honestly, he could have went on a hiatus for a little while, and then came back, and then everything would have been fine. But my problem is he wants to paint the unbothered narrative so well, so hard, like he's so unbothered.
Mm-hmm.
But this whole time, he was cooking this up. You know what I mean? The fact that you want to act so unbothered with this, and at the end of the day, a lot of his supporters want to make it seem like he's a freedom fighter, like he's fighting the man, like he's going against the machine.
Yeah.
Drake is the machine. He got his ass whipped. That's why he's fighting this. He's not no freedom fighter. He don't care about the little people. He is the machine. You know how long people been doing payola? It's been a thing.
Yeah.
You think I bet you in the last 15 years he's probably did some maybe on the receiving end of some payola sometime down the line, you know?
Oh, for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
but they're making it, bro, they're making it seem like this man is a freedom fighter fighting and going against the machine. Oh, it's versus Lucian. I can't believe. Oh, this is gonna be crazy for the independent artist. He don't give a damn about none of that. He got his ass handed to him. He was the one talking about drop, drop, drop. Now it's stop, stop, stop. You feel me?
Oh my God.
Now it's litigation, bro. Hey. He's making this worse. I think this is the worst loss in hip hop history.
Damn.
We've never seen this before. We've never seen no litigation before, bro.
Yeah. Going to the courts is fake crazy. That's really like
fake crazy.
That's really like let me get my ball back. Like that's one of those. He pulled the let me get my ball back.
Listen,
I ain't gonna lie.
Fake crazy.
I don't want to play with y'all no more. Give me my ball back. I'm going home.
This emphasizes not like us even more. We don't. That makes him not like us. Nobody from the hip hop community is gonna bring litigation out from a beef.
That was a bar.
He's really not like us. That's what's making it seem.
He's not lying though. I ain't never seen nobody sue somebody.
Nah, it's over, bro. It's over, bro. I think as far as his fans will support him and ride or die for him whenever, the Aubrey's Angels, the OV Hoes, whatever you want to say, he can do no wrong in their eyes.
Aubrey's Angels.
But I'm talking about the hip hop community that doesn't have a dog in the fight. I think he lost it. Damn. I think he lost it. But Drake is so talented. He's uber talented. He's such a talent to where he could be able to walk in all these different rooms.
Yeah.
And he's able to morph himself in so many different ways. So I think going forward, he's able to go the pop route. He could go the Dembo route. You know, he can do all these other things. But as far as the hip hop community, I think it's over, bro. Ain't nobody. We've never seen this level of. Nah. And not only that, he wants to go on
you think it's over?
No, I'm talking about as far as the hip hop community, how they view him. He can come out with music and it'll pop. I'm talking about how people view him in the hip hop community that don't have a dog in the fight.
Yeah.
I don't think he can come back from this.
Yeah.
And he wants to go on a streamer's. He was on a stream from a streamer this past weekend, and then he wants to call hip hop weird. Bro, you've been running hip hop for the last 15 years. It wasn't weird then. You know what I mean? He's so narcissistic. He is so entitled and so butthurt. Like, he thought he was going to troll Kenny in this. He thought he was going to whip his ass. That's what he thought. And he woke up the demon. And now he's panicking. Now he's bringing out litigation. And we're not going to act like everything he said in the beef was true. He want to talk about, oh, didn't you get molested as a kid? Kenny never got molested as a kid in the songs. He misheard that. He want to talk about, is Dave Free's kid? You know what I mean? Like, he acted like everything he said was true. You feel me? He's going to act like...
that's hilarious. That your man's kid is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that's fake is hilarious.
You talking about he's beating his wife and his girl and all that. He's the one who bought it. He's the one who made it personal. Just like Pusha T. He made it personal. Yeah. He's the one that made it personal. And then when people go, oh, you want to take it there, they take it there. Now you want to talk about attorneys? You really not like us, bro. That's what that says to me. Like the hip hop, like, nah, it's over.
I feel that.
Nah, bro. I can't like, nah. This I think this is the worst. This is the worst thing. Name? You don't have to name people, but think about people that took really big L's in hip hop.
Yeah.
In a battle.
Yeah, yeah.
This supersedes all that.
No, you're right though.
This absolutely supersedes all of that. This is the worst L anybody's ever taken in hip hop. I don't think it's close. When you look at
I'm thinking hard right now.
When you look at as far as in all of 2024, when we look at the build up, all of the records that came out, the blowback with the records that he's put out that flopped. When you look at Kendrick winning Artist of the Year without an album, without a project out.
Jesus
when you look
Christ,
at Kendrick being the first hip hop artist to headline a Super Bowl.
Oof.
When you look at Nia Gas, being
he's cooking right now. He's cooking right now.
This is the worst L in hip hop history. It's the worst L.
You're really paying this for me right now.
It's over, bro.
And
it's the worst L in hip hop history.
You're actually right.
And he's dragging it.
No. It's like astronomically the worst.
It's astronomical. It's not even close.
What's happening here is just getting worse.
It's getting worse.
The more time goes, as Kendrick ascends to go into the Super Bowl in a few months, Drake is being made fun of more and more, and somehow it's not calmed down. The song died down a lot.
Yes,
but it's when you really categorize what's happened following the past 6 months, you got a really good point. I'm not gonna lie. You just fucked my head up. I had to just sit there and hear you for a second.
It's the worst.
I'm like, you know what?
It's the worst L in hip hop.
This is the worst L ever.
It really is, and he's dragging it. And like I said, it's emphasizing not like us. Mm-hmm. He's making it seem like a guest in this. Because when you do stuff like that,
I'm trying to put it because even though Nas smacked Jay-Z, it was just that, but Nas didn't start ascending from that, like,
or even when you think of Ja Rule, Ja Rule, he lost the battle, but at the end of the day,
he was already fizzling out because that was the end. He was already super legendary for 3-4. He had already had a 4 or 5 year run coming into that, regardless. So like at that time he's fizzling out, but. Damn, I'm thinking about it.
Who else? Who else?
The 50 and Ja Rule one would probably be the closest thing, but it's not even close though.
No, it's not close.
Well, 50 went and had a Hall of Fame tear, but I mean, Ja Rule would be in the Hip Hop Hall of Fame.
But no. Oh, he absolutely will be. Yeah, but I'm talking about as far as L's. Drake took a way bigger L than Ja Rule.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. Especially now, you want to bring litigation into this? Oh, no, bro. What are you doing? Yeah. What are you doing? And like I said, I'm not saying that they weren't using payola. I'm not saying they weren't using pots.
Yeah, because
that's not what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's normal.
It's normal. It happens.
It happens to everybody.
It's not like this is an anomaly.
Taylor Swift, you think
everybody does it. It's under the table. Like you know, Spotify, they love the majors. They're
not even under the table. It's on the table.
They're gonna push artists that signed to a major more than independent. It happens. That's part of the game. People know that. But now your ass got handed to you. Now you want to talk about litigation. And you're not sometimes like, and that's the thing. Everyone, like I said, they want to try to push him as a freedom fighter. Like he's going up against the machine, going up against Lucian. Yeah, right. Yeah, Drake. It's going to be better for all these other artists. He is the machine.
What do you think? Do you think Kendrick's about to drop another album before the Super Bowl?
I think they're saying this is not the real album. That's what people are saying.
I was thinking that too. Even though it's kind of doubling back to the whole Kendrick stuff.
They said
I think there's way more to come because it's not long enough for a Kendrick Lamar album, and it's not. I think it's like 47 minutes runtime.
Yeah.
Every other album was like over 70 minutes.
Yeah,
so that's like a whole 30-minute difference.
I feel like this might have been these might have been the tracks that didn't make the album, or. He just wanted to
this was just I want to show love to the homies. He's on pace to sell 300,000.
Yeah, the first week 300,000.
291 they say.
You know what's crazy? There's a lot of people who are upset because this ruined Wicked's weekend. Wicked was gonna go the soundtrack for Wicked was supposed to go #1 this weekend.
The soundtrack for Wicked. Wicked is what, like a Disney movie?
Yeah, bro. With the Oz and everything. Okay. No, they say it's great. They say it's really good. But anyway, that soundtrack was supposed to go #1, and here comes the real Wicked Witch of the West, who comes and shut all that shit down.
Kung Fu Kenny.
And again, I am not a Drake hater. I think Drake is.
I think you are.
I'm being serious about the situation.
Mom, what you think?
I'm not being a hater. I'm not being a hate. It is what it is.
No, you're right though. You're right though. The facts are facts.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I feel like being a hate. Yes, I think
you can see that he lost.
I think
bad.
We misconstrue the word hater a lot. If I'm throwing objective facts at the situation and analyzing it from an objective standpoint, that's not hating. I'm speaking facts.
Yeah.
Hating is not liking somebody for no reason, just because of them. You know what I mean? I'm being objective about the situation. We've never seen this is uncharted waters here.
Yeah.
You want to throw out litigation, bro? You serious? And then UMG came back and said, "Hey, listen, we didn't do any of this that Drake is alleging. If you want to sue somebody, sue Kung Fu Kenny." They're saying that, hey, the people like the song better. Like we have no dog in this fight. That's what they're alleging. But we're gonna see what comes out of this. And if Drake does win it, that still doesn't change the facts.
Yeah.
That still doesn't change the facts of the whole situation. It's just crazy how he was the machine for 15 years, riding high with everything, and the year you take an L, now you want to show your ass to the world. Like, you know. Like yeah. it shows people's true colors. You know, he never thought he could ever be beaten. But Kendrick Lamar is his kryptonite. Kendrick Lamar is the great counter to Drake because Kendrick doesn't give a damn about anything, the lifestyle, anything about Drake. As far as Drake cares what people think, I don't think Kendrick gives a damn what people think about him.
Yeah, nah.
Drake cares about the rapper lifestyle, the women, the jewelry, and all. You cannot outstunt Kenny. He don't give a damn about none of that. He's just a menace in the booth.
Yeah,
you know, like he doesn't care about none of that. I think that's the perfect kryptonite for Drake.
Yeah, I mean, not for nothing too. Like they're equals too. Because when I'm thinking about it, almost every other rap, I feel every other beef. When I think about it, not just Drake's beef. So like I feel like there's always like a big difference in like the monetary like wise, like who has more money or just who has more status. Like Nas and Jay-Z way richer, you know what I'm saying? Like even back then, way richer. Pusha T and Drake way bigger, way richer, you know what I'm saying? Pusha T and Meek Mill, Drake way richer, way, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure Drake probably still way richer than Kendrick, but status wise, like I can't just like I can't say just way bigger, just I mean in a sense but not in hip hop.
Yes.
Pop.
Yes, the thing is Drake transcends hip hop.
Exactly.
If we're talking about the hip hop
right here,
community,
because we're the ones who give a fuck about this battle.
What I'm saying.
It's an equal playing field.
And that's what I'm saying. As far as the hip hop community, this is uncharted waters. Like I said, he can go out of the hip hop community and still be fine.
And that's what's fucking up Drake, because they know they play We Not Like Us in fucking Rolling Loud fucking Thailand. And the motherfuckers is gonna jump to that. They not like you can be in the UK, you could be anywhere in the world. That they not like us come out. People are chanting, "Hey Drake." I heard you like him. Hey Drake. He hates that shit. He's like, "What the fuck is this?"
And like I said before, it's funny how he wants to go on a stream and call the state of hip hop weird when you were running hip hop for the past 15 years.
Nah, but hip hop is weird though, man.
But he wasn't saying that before. Is what I'm saying. Now you get your ass handed to you. Now hip hop's weird. It's just funny how that works. It's just very convenient. Now you care about payola, Drake. Now you care about it. Yeah. It's just weird, bro. This is I think this is like I said. Even if he wins his case, as far as the hip hop community is concerned, bro, he literally showed that he's not like us. Because nobody's gonna do that. Yeah, nobody's gonna bring out litigation from rap beef.
It's all right, man. It's all right. Listen, Drake, just take your L. Take some time.
No, he's not. And that's the thing. He wants to paint the unbothered narrative this whole time. He want to act unbothered. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Well, listen, man. We definitely gotta talk a little bit of sports before we get up out of here, because we can talk about Drake all day, but we definitely gotta talk because it's everything's changing right in front of our faces. The Eagles went from they was looking a little shaky in the beginning quarter of the year. The Eagles is looking like they Super Bowl bound. It's looking like them and the Lions is coming in on that side, and then you know what I'm saying. The AFC. The Bills look like they might be in charge low key right now, even with the lack of weaponry. But it's
the Eagles looking
Josh
scary.
Allen, Saquon Barkley, bro.
It's unbelievable.
He did. Listen, I can't wait till I can just backtrack to what I said was gonna happen. Saquon has an amazing line now. I said, watch, he's gonna have a historical season, and right on track, bro. He's on track to break every record. Like, they saying he's on track for 2151,
which is Eric Dickerson's record.
I believe Eric Dickerson had like 2108.
Yeah.
So Eric Dickerson had 2108, and if I'm not mistaken, Adrian Peterson had 2093. But if he can get 2151, what the? It's not even that. He's on the pace to also break Chris Johnson's 2,500 total 2,500
total yards,
scrimmage yards record. 2,500 yards.
He already has his career in rushing yards.
He has his career high already.
For the first season,
bro. The Eagles are looking
and they got that defense,
and they got that tush push bullshit. That automatic TD, that automatic first down on 4th and 1 or anything shorter than that. Yo, the Eagles,
they got Schmitty, AJ Brown on the outside.
Yo, bro, they're looking spooky because this team looks better, and they got those two. The two rookie DBs who are balling.
Yeah, Quinyon Mitchell,
Cooper DeJean, and Quinyon Mitchell. Bro, they're balling.
I don't know how they let him get both of them. How they let both of them? That's what blew my mind.
The cheat code, bro.
That's what
it's just like when they stole that D lineman. I forget his name from Georgia last year.
Jalen Carter,
and he's fucking dominating right now. Like, bro, this team right here. Yo, it's fucking scary.
It's Georgia. It's literally Georgia 2.0.
Yeah, bro. Them and the Lions. Looking like something I'm excited to watch, because the Lions have been doing exactly what they're supposed to do. They play bad teams, they beat them by 40.
Ass.
They play good teams, they beat them by 2 scores or better.
They've been whooping ass.
Like, they have been whooping ass, bro.
And without Aiden Hutchinson, don't forget.
Bro, I mean, shout out to they got rid of. I mean, I got rid of Aiden Hutchinson got hurt, and they brought in who they brought in?
The edge rusher. I know you're talking about
from the Browns.
I know you're talking about. Zadarius Smith.
Zadarius Smith. There you go. They brought in Zadarius, and yeah, man, they're in full motion. Patrick Mahomes still having one of the worst seasons of his career.
And they're still
9-1, which is insanely hilarious because what do you expect?
They still beat the Panthers at the buzzer when the last kick. Bro.
Yeah, bro. It's wild. Lamar Jackson is being challenged for that MVP. He's no longer just the front runner.
He as far as numbers wise, he should be, but record, that's what they're going by.
Hey, I don't know though, because if Lamar can throw for 4,000, see, he's not on pace to run for 1,000 no more though. He's actually having the worst rushing. Yeah, it matters.
Doesn't matter.
Well, because if he would have threw for 4,000 and ran 4,000, that would be the most historical thing I could even think of. Like,
but as far as numbers wise, nobody's touching him compared as far as TD interceptions ratio.
But he only has 3 picks this season.
That's what I'm saying. And guess what? 2 of them were drops that went through the hands, and 1 of them was ripped away. If you look at all 3 of his picks, it was all none of it was his fault.
That's crazy.
None of his picks was his fault.
That is insane, yo. Lamar is proving everybody. I know there is just execs all over the league that are like, yo, are you fucking kidding me? We let this boy go number 32 overall in the first round.
Not only that, they try to have him work out at other positions. Right. He said, "I'm a quarterback." He said, "I'm a quarterback."
That's insane. And we're literally watching a Hall of Famer, like in real time.
He's Lamar, but he's Houdini. He really is.
Bro, he's literally our created character when we was kids.
Every time.
Like, just put him 99 speed, 99 agility, 99 acceleration, and I'm just throwing this bitch when I want to, and I'm taking off if I need to.
Video game. Literally a video game.
Yeah, Lamar, man. He's doing some things. But, I mean, not for nothing, though. There's still some teams making some noise. Like, I think the Steelers, we got a good chance of spoiling Buffalo or the Chiefs. I think or the Ravens.
I think so. I think the problem with the Steelers is they have to get better in the red zone.
For
they
sure.
got to get better in the red zone.
And that's why we got Mike Williams, though. That was the whole point of getting a 6'5" target.
They got to
like
get
that.
better. They got to get more consistent in the running game. They have some things they can improve on, but they definitely have the talent and they have the defense. And that's the good thing about defense. If you stop the other team from scoring, you're always in the game.
I'm just looking at it like, I know, well, if we end up winning the division as we should and we get first place and we're home, I don't see. I mean, Baltimore would possibly going to get a wild card. They would have to get a wild card.
They would have to.
If we're number one, they have to get a wild card, and I think they'd have to come fuck with us. And at that point, I'll be worried about Ravens coming to us, but at the same time, I'm not worried about the Ravens coming to us. So it's like, if we spoil them all in the first round, I'd actually be more heartbroken. Like, more heartbroken than anything. Like,
heartbroken.
It was just like, I need Lamar to get a chip, bro.
Hell no.
Just one, bro. Go get a chip.
Never. Well, not on the Ravens anyway. But you know what's funny? You know what's that crazy? The last 3 times the Ravens were held under 20 points, all Steelers. Only 3 times.
That's what I'm saying.
The last 3 times.
I know Buffalo they're gonna get first place in their division. So I'm just thinking,
easily.
But regardless, even if we go to the next round, like
I think the Steelers match up well against anybody.
Exactly.
They match up well against
that's
anybody.
what I'm saying. I think we'll be able to stop some.
I don't know if Josh Allen has the weapons in order to make that deep playoff run. I mean, they got Amari Cooper now, which is cool.
Yeah, sure.
Shakir's been ascending this year.
Yeah, Keon Coleman. He's been battling some injuries the last couple of weeks, but he's been balling too.
They got a squad. They definitely got a squad.
But it's youngins. It's Josh Allen leading a bunch of youngins for real.
Yeah, you're right.
Like they're like most seasoned weapon right now is James Cook, and he's like a third or fourth year player.
Dalton Kincaid is what, second year, third year?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're playing with all youngins, bro. So it's gonna be. I'm excited to see it, man. It's really hard to watch the Cowboys and the Jets right now. It's very upsetting. Like,
upsetting. I'm ecstatic.
I hate both teams. That's the thing.
Can't stand them.
But like, I feel like the NFL is better when those teams are doing good.
I'm glad.
Like, I need to see that.
I love to see. I love to see the meltdown of Jerry Jones. I love to. See,
but I wanted to see Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs. I wanted to see. Like, I just wanted to see it, bro. I just want to see it.
Woody Johnson. No, I need Woody Johnson to lose everything. I don't like Woody Johnson. That's bad owner. That's bad owners. Bad owners.
Yeah, and it looks like.
And Aaron Rodgers, I'm not a fan of Aaron Rodgers either. Like,
I never was. But that was personal. I never liked that.
I know. What about? I used to like Aaron Rodgers, but not anymore.
What do you think about C.J. Stroud's sophomore slump? Is what they're calling it.
I mean, it is. Well,
he's been playing pretty bad. He's like
I wouldn't say
half of the.
He's been playing. We're talking about from a standard last year. Yes, but we got to realize he has a few linemen down. Diggs is out for the season. He hasn't had. Nico Collins for how many games? 5, 6 games. He hasn't been all there. I mean, it has been a sophomore slump.
I was about to say, since he played, I think it was the Packers. They played him like about 6, 7 weeks ago, and I remember he had like 86 yards. He had like 31 attempts, had 86 passing yards. The whole
game. He was
game.
getting his ass whooped.
I'm just saying, since that game, nothing's been the same.
Yeah, he did his loss to the Titans. I mean, that's division games.
Division for sure. Division games is a toss up, especially like it don't matter home away. It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Somebody you guys see twice a year, sometimes 3 in the playoffs. It's always going to be shaky with the division. That's low, but C.J. Stroud has taken a big step back. Just like Jaden Daniels, for some reason, these last like 3-4 weeks.
Nah, bro. Did you see how they lost against the Cowboys?
Oh, yeah, that
wasn't his fault.
I know, but
that wasn't his fault.
You was even in position to even be able to lose. Is crazy. And I remember, I think it was like 10-9 and going into the fourth quarter. That game ended up at like 35.
It was one of the craziest endings ever.
Yeah, they scored like 40-something points in the fourth quarter.
Like, it was one of the craziest endings ever.
And now I think about it, yeah. Shout out to Noah Brown. You know what I'm saying? Jersey alum.
Oh yeah, shout out Noah Brown.
He caught that Hail Mary pass a couple weeks ago.
Against the Bears.
Yeah, my boy getting a whole lot of love, whole lot of attention. He had a good block for Terry McLaurin on that touchdown play, on the touchdown that you're referring to. Because if you didn't watch that game, the Cowboys and Commanders game, shit was insane. Last play, it was the couple seconds left. The Commanders were down. Crazy. It was like a fucking 80-yard bomb, a play that Terry McLaurin just streaks downfield and scores the last second, and all the momentum.
Cyber missed the kick.
All the momentum is on the Redskins, and all they have to do is kick the point extra to tie it up. To tie it up, and he not only did he miss the kick, but then instead of doing an onside kick and being able to get the ball back, they kick it off, and
Turpin.
Kamon Turpin from the Cowboys runs it back for a touchdown immediately and just deflates the arena. Like it deflates the entire stadium. And it was just it was a hell of a wild game.
And not only that, you want to talk about Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams had an amazing game. They keep losing. It's not because of him either. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Both of these rookie quarterbacks, you know.
It's been a lot.
Caleb Williams had an amazing game. They should never lost that game. I mean, just like the Hail Mary against them, they should have never lost that game. Like,
losing to a Hail Mary has to be some of the most heartbreaking feelings.
Oh, especially when you on the sideline. Especially when you're on the sideline. Like that's the thing about football. Like it's really you trust everybody to do their job because it's the only sport where you don't play offense and defense. You only play one side of the ball.
Damn,
so if you're not,
that is like the
even when quarterbacks going against each other, they're not going against each other. They're going against the other defenses. You know, if your defense can't stop anybody, what can you do? Just like on defense, if your offense can't score any points, you're on the field the whole game. What do? You're really dependent on the other people. You know, and you want to talk about rookie quarterbacks? Bo Nix. I told you about Bo Nix.
Hey,
I told you about Bo Nix.
To Bo Nix, my boy, a 27-year-old rookie.
He's the dark horse for rookie of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's gonna be him and Jane Daniels. Yeah, but Jane Daniels is a 1-week favorite because of what he did in the beginning. But Bo Nix is going crazy. His stats recently going crazy. Yeah. I told you, I like Bo Nix and Penix more than I like Drake May. I said it. We gonna see how their careers. We gonna see what happens in their careers. But I said I like Bo Nix and Penix more than I like Drake May. It's me personally, but. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, man. Because Bo Nix is balling. I think the Broncos are like 7-4,
7-5, I think.
7-5,
but which nobody ever would have thought of.
What? Hell no. And I think they just lost. So wasn't they 7-4?
Nah, they just won. I think.
Yeah. I'm tripping. I'm thinking about the Chargers being 7-3 prior to this loss. I was like, damn. I'm like, Harbaugh got the Chargers at 7-3. It was crazy. Nobody saw that coming. They traded away their two best weapons, and all of a sudden. They're 7-3 with a chance to beat the Ravens, and they ended up getting smacked. But you know what I'm saying? It was the Harbaugh versus Harbaugh. It was Jim versus John. Big Bro versus Little Bro. And it's funny because Big Bro hasn't let him win one time. They played it 3 times. It's 3-0. It's been the Ravens every time.
One Super Bowl win.
And one of them is a Super Bowl win. That's got to be tough for John's the younger one, right? John the one on the Chargers.
That's Jim.
That's Jim. I'm tripping. Yeah. Jim's the younger one.
Yeah.
Right. Jim's the younger one. And it's got to be tough to always lose to your big brother, like even in your 50s. Like it's like, damn, I've been losing my whole life to this motherfucker, presumably so. I'm assuming. You know?
It's weird, bro, because the Ravens, they look like against anyone else but the Steelers or the Chiefs, they look like they can't be beaten. They look like they cannot be beaten. Or then they'll have one obscure game where nothing is going right. Like it's weird.
Yeah, weird. It's fucked up though because at the end of the day. That's who they're gonna have to play in the playoffs. It's gonna have to be one of us because they're gonna be a wild card team, and they're gonna have to go play somebody that's in first place. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, I don't know. It depends because I just thought about this is the bye week. The Chiefs are getting the bye.
The Steelers right now are half game up, and they didn't have their bye week yet. The Ravens and we still have to go to Baltimore.
Jeez.
Still got to go to Baltimore.
Yeah, it's exciting. I might have to go to that game, but I got to check the weather because I don't know if I'm ready to be outside in December.
Baltimore.
Watching, yeah, Baltimore.
Be more, baby.
I don't know if I'm, matter of fact, scratch that. I'm not going to know. Shout out to global warming. Listen, if you want to be 70 in December, I'm sure it's going to be at least a weekend where it's like 60, 70. I'll go out there. I bust out the hoodie with the little vest on. What I'm saying.
Well, let's check the weather. That might be a vibe. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, like Baltimore only 3 hours away. Our dumbasses be going to fucking Pittsburgh for the game. Like that shit not a 7-hour drive. When we could just catch Lamar and I'm right here, and they'll just pull up right there.
Like, yo, the Steelers play the Eagles at Philly. In Philly. Like 2 weeks.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dead around. That's even closer. That's like, an hour and a half.
Yeah. That's I think not this week, but the next week after.
Word. I'm gonna definitely have to look into that. Word. That sounds fire. But I mean, we'll see what it's looking like, man. As far who do you think gonna have the MVP? If you got Lamar, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, and they're saying Josh Allen, like these are the.
I think Saquon should win it. I think Saquon should win it.
You taking Saquon?
I think he should win it, but they're gonna dig right a quarterback. Which I hate. If they might as well just make it a QB award because. Yeah.
But if Saquon breaks the record, there's no way he shouldn't get it.
But he should get it now. He should get it right now. There's nobody else that's on track to break records.
And you know what's even more fucked up about Saquon, like, season right now? Bro, Jalen Hurts has like 10 rushing touchdowns right now.
Yes.
And they're all from the goal line. Yes. All tush push, basically.
Oh, no.
If I'm not mistaken, I think like 90% of them are from like the 1 yard line. And it's like, those are touchdowns Saquon doesn't have on his resume. Which is fine, but I guess. But when you think about it, like, add another 5, 6, 7 touchdowns to whatever his touchdown total is right now. It's about what he should respectfully be at. But, you know, shout out to the Eagles. They tush push. That's an unstoppable play. They invented the Kareem Skyhook in the middle of a football field.
They did.
Because I don't know what the fuck that is, but they can't stop it.
Can't stop it.
Can't stop it.
Especially when your quarterback's squatting 600 pounds.
Yeah, exactly. When
it's not like, it ain't like you got Tua back there. You feel me?
Yeah, like, damn.
No, I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm talking about somebody who's strong and somebody who's not. You feel me? Like, I wasn't even.
Yeah, no.
I wasn't even trying to be funny. And the fact that, you know what I mean? That's the perfect combo.
Yeah, man.
But I think Saquon should win it. If Saquon shouldn't win it, Lamar should win it. But I don't know if Lamar's going to have the record to win it. So I feel like it's going to be somebody like Josh Allen. I'm going to be tight.
Derrick Henry's on pace for 2K too, man. If Derrick Henry gets that 2K, I'm not saying he's supposed to get MVP. I'm just saying if he becomes the first running back to get 2,000 yards twice, that's tough.
He's unbelievable, yo. He's unbelievable.
No, he's a cheat code, bro. He's a cheat code, bro. Because everything, when you see him, everything in your brain tells you, oh, 6'4", 250, power back. And then when you see him run, straight fucking head high, just taking off, and you see these 190-pound DBs getting burnt, you're like, yo, they got an angle on them and they can't catch him.
No angle. And
you realize,
angle safe.
He didn't even break no tackles on his way out of there. He just stiff arm here, one step there, he's gone. Yo, bro, we've never seen nothing like that either. That shit is crazy, bro. Like his speed is very highly underrated because of his size. I don't think people notice what the reason. There's a reason why he breaks a 50-yard plus every game.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a reason why. And when you see him coming down, he's running straight up high. Like,
I said,
yo, what do you do to that?
I said he's a speed back more than a power back, and people trying to argue me in the comments.
Yeah,
don't know what they're talking about. He like his running style.
Yeah,
he's a one cut.
Yeah,
home run hitter. Mm-hmm. He doesn't run behind his pads.
Nah,
you know?
He doesn't exactly.
It's crazy. I also think that Saquon, man, like every game you could just he's just waiting to break one. Like it's loading every time.
Yo, every time
you can see it. You see it every time. And the Eagles line is so good. He doesn't get touched to like the second level. So
exactly. And it's crazy. They were showing a stat that on the Giants, his whole career, he on average, his yards before contact was 1.4 yards, meaning he would only get 1.4 yards on average before he gets touched. On the Eagles, it's 2.6. It's almost 3 yards. That's almost double what he was doing. 1.4 times 2 is 2.8. He's at 2.6. He literally has twice the amount of time to make a decision, have the vision. You know a lot more about it. You played running back for some time. So it's like, yo, that has to be so drastic for him, and it's showing. Like, it's showing what a drastic effect that has on his stats and what he's able to do now. It's like, oh, you just did some shit that I've been watching football for almost 25 years at this point, and I've never seen what I saw him do when he backwards hurdled the motherfucker. Yo, bro, that looks like AI. I'm like, there's no way he just did that in real life, bro. There's bro,
on the fly too.
I've never seen that. We've never seen that in high school, middle school, elementary, Pee Wee, Pop Warner.
I've never seen that.
NCAA. He's doing that against men that's getting paid $20-30 million to stop him from doing that exact right there. And he's just out here doing and one mixtape shit, bro. Craziest. Yo, that was the illest shit I ever seen, bro. He backwards hurdled the motherfucker, split, and got on his feet and was trying to go some more. Where are you going? Yo, that was the illest 7-yard highlight I've ever seen in my life, bro.
What are you like?
Yo, bro, that was the greatest thing I've ever seen.
It's ridiculous.
Yo, he did it so like just instinctively, like it wasn't like he forced it.
No, not at all.
Something told him land on my feet, backwards hurdle right now. And he cleared, bro, so perfectly.
It could have been a bad.
Yo, bro.
But he stuck the landing too.
Stuck the landing. It was ready to go for some more.
And not only that, like I said, and then you got to deal with A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith on the outside.
Yeah,
the Eagles looking scary.
A.J. Brown big as shit too. They say call Saquon the Saquads. That boy legs is like this, bro. He looks like a tree.
But hey, since we mentioned Derrick Henry and Saquon, we got to also mention Josh Jacobs as far as running backs that left teams and now going crazy. Yeah. You know? And all those teams that they left are doing bad. All of them.
Yeah. It's
Josh Jacobs is going crazy right now.
Mm-hmm. And thank God, because what if, imagine the Cowboys would have picked up Derrick Henry?
I would have rather him on the Cowboys than the Ravens.
Yeah, you really don't like the Ravens.
What you mean?
As you should, though. But my love for Lamar is like past my love for anything else. Like,
I don't know. I would rather him be on the Cowboys. It's not his business. It's not personal. It's business. It's business. It's business. You know what I mean? It's business. You know what I mean? Like, it's not personal.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be honest. Damn, you're gonna hate me for this. Lamar for MVP. He say Saquon. I'm going for Lamar. Listen,
I think as far as quarterbacks, there's no other quarterback more deserving than Lamar. But they're gonna dick ride the records.
Yeah. Yeah. But listen, man, it's been another episode.
Yes.
We definitely got to get up out of here. We got some corn ass
yes,
to go run. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Free Gems Podcast, episode 130. Thank you, guys.
Baby. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Y'all go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and share, and tell a friend to tell a friend. We'll be back next week.
We out of here.
Appreciate y'all.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, you did, man.